Dorman Sports Talk, worldwide, with some news from the world of boxing. So y'all know what time it is. You ain't in a rush to get concussed. Now, baby, this is Manny Pacquiao, Keith Thurman week. You know what I'm saying? You know, the big fights get a week. We talk about them, leading up to them, because we hyped about them. I say this is the second biggest fight of the year. You know, I'm staying by that so far. Let's see what happens. You know, and I know every time I was going to say it, you know, oh, Anthony Joshua versus Andy Ruiz Jr. Not before the fight. We weren't happy with that. That's why this one to me is the second biggest fight in terms of, you know, anticipation. It's a good fight. You know, Canelo and your boy Daniel Jacobs was first in my opinion. Up until now, we halfway there. Listen, things are going down. Everybody's ready. They're talking smack, right? But very interesting to note is Manny Pacquiao is the favorite in this fight among many other pundits, right? Among many other pundits, you have very rarely somebody got Keith Thurman. You know, so from what I've been seeing so far, there's a lot of Manny Pacquiao. And then no matter what nobody's saying, the odds say Pacquiao. I think it's close to 2-1 for Pacquiao, right? That means, Thurman is up against it in most people's eyes. That's good to note. And it's also very important to remember, because like we said here, there will be no rusty Keith Thurman. There will be no, what's the other one? Old Manny Pacquiao. Won't be that. That's what's up. Manny Pacquiao is the favorite, and that's what he's going to be no matter what happens. What's the result? If Keith Thurman comes out of here and wins this fight, then it's a big fight. And we move on and see what happens in the future. But I just thought that was very, very interesting to note right before the fight because, you know, it's not even 50-50. It's going Pacquiao's way. And, you know, you'll have no problem with that. You know, the only problem I would have with that, for example, is if at the end things change. You know, it's like, oh, Pacquiao was old or whatever. I've seen it in many instances. You know, come on, I've seen some things. I've seen things. You know what I mean? And you know, people will change on you when the right thing don't win or the right person don't win. You know, and Andre Ward and Kovalev, for example. You know what I mean? Just hey, little small guy going up to beat the guy who's the crusher, right? Close fight. People mad that the little guy got the nod. He had to go beat him up again, right? You know, things like that. And don't let me get started. Just saying. So, you know, if Keith Thurman, for him, you know, you're the underdog. So now, you know, you can go out here and have no pressure. Have no pressure. It's not like everybody's saying, hey, you better beat the old Pac-Man. They think Pac-Man is quick enough, more experienced, right? And will outbox Keith Thurman. That's what, you know, a lot of people are thinking and saying. So I think personally, we're talking in about 2 or 3 days, right? More. But I think Keith Thurman was probably being underestimated here in terms of talent level, right? And now the reason this fight is being taken in the first place, in my opinion, is because Keith Thurman is vulnerable at this particular time, coming off of hand and elbow injuries and not looking so great against Jose Lopez. So you're thinking you're going to have a rust factor. I think Keith Thurman is more of a student of the game than people are giving him credit for. And I think he'll be ready for Manny Pacquiao. Because if he ain't ready for Manny Pacquiao, then who? Right? And those other guys later. But Manny Pacquiao is a good fight for Keith Thurman to be in, to finally be in a high-profile fight, a very high-profile fight, where even he, in that fight, is the B-side. You know, people know Pacquiao more than Keith Thurman. So this is an important stage for him. So I know he's got it going on. And Pacquiao's motivation is like, man, whatever with all these dudes. I'm supposed to be old, but I'm still Manny Pacquiao. And I'm gonna show you what I could do with a Keith Thurman, who we have to all agree is an elite welterweight. So Pacquiao's trying to let you know. You know, when you're talking about the top welterweights, what we talking about? We're talking about Errol Spence, Terrence Crawford. That's two of them. Keith Thurman's three. And then you got to start talking about the Sean Porter, four, Danny Garcia's of the world, five. And then right there would be Manny Pacquiao. Keith Thurman is fighting three of those guys. I don't know how many other dudes have fought three of them, or two. So Keith Thurman, in my opinion, it's cool to fight Manny Pacquiao, but I also think that Keith Thurman has a right to say, hey, what the hell went on while I was gone? I beat Sean Porter and Danny Garcia, left, went in the time machine, thought I left, came back, and ain't nothing happened. He started tapping the time machine. What's wrong with the time machine? And nothing happened. None of the guys have fought each other. So I think if he fights Pacquiao, he's going to be saying, well, what happened? And the good thing, though, is that we do have the Sean Porter versus Errol Spence fight finally. That could have happened in those 2 years that Keith Thurman was gone, but at least it's happening now, and that'll give you some clarity there, right? And then we can start looking forward because you're going to have the winner of that fight, the winner of the Pacquiao-Thurman fight, and you're going to have Terrence Crawford out there who probably just has the WBO strap from the guy who beat Pacquiao, by the way. But he also has the title of I was undisputed in the weight division under you, and I'm ready to fight all y'all. So Terrence Crawford's gonna always have respect, no matter where he is, what he's up to. He's the best fighter in the world, so that tag is a tag enough for somebody to want to fight him, especially in the weight division where everybody was already there. Some people even looking up higher. Errol Spence looking at 154 already. Talking about Canelo. So Terrence Crawford to be in that mix, he's always going to be important. So it'll be interesting going forward. I just thought, and let's get to the point. Manny Pacquiao was the favorite here. Remember that. Doing sports talk worldwide, and I'm up out of here, y'all.